The question is, we have to find the sum. Here the first term is 34, second term is 32, and the last term is 10. So let's take it. So in this case, first term a is equal to 34 or 32, 34. Then common difference, how to find? Will be 30, second term minus first term, so 32 minus 34. So it will be equal to how much? Minus 2. And the last term L is what? Last term is 10. So 10. Now, as I told before also, we don't know here n. We have to first find n. Then we can find the sum. Now, how to find n? We're going to use the last term. Last term can be taken as an term. So an equal to 10. Apply the formula of an. An is what? A plus n minus 1d equal to 10. Put the values. A is how much? 34 plus n, we don't know, minus 1. D is how much? Minus 2. So in the bracket. Now solve this. This 34, we can take it to the other side. And at the same time, we can multiply and remove the bracket also. So what will get? 34 minus, let's say, we're going to multiply. After the bracket, we have minus 2. Whatever is inside, we'll take it and multiply with that. So n into minus 2 is what? Minus 2n. Again, with the second one, if you multiply, what is before the bracket, what is after the bracket, we have to take it and multiply with all the terms inside the bracket. So minus 1 into minus 2 will be what? Plus 2. Now we can solve it. So minus 2n plus 34 plus 2 is how much? 36 equal to 10. We're going to find n, so take this 36 to the other side, it will become minus 36. So minus 2n equal to how much? 34 minus 10 is how much? Minus 26. Minus 5. We have now one term on both sides. Now since we have one term on both sides, we can just put the minus. And then we can find n. N is what? 26 by 2. So n, we're getting 13. Now we know n, so we can find the sum. Now, how to find the sum? We're going to use the formula Sn equal to what? N by 2 a plus l. Now here n, we got how much? 13. So 13 by 2. A is how much? A is 34 plus l is how much? 10. Now first solve the bracket. So it'll be 13 by 2 into 34 plus 10 will be 44. And we can cut it. Will be 22. And 13 into 22 will be how much? Two, 8, 6. So once you are done, you can raise your hand. Okay, so it is understood, it's done. Then let's move to the next question. Let us do question number 3. Here the first term is minus 5. We can find a common difference, and the last term is minus 230. Now, here also we don't know n. So we're going to use the last term and find n. And after finding n, only we're going to find the sum. Okay, let's start. So B B23. Here the first term is what? First term is minus 5. Common difference is what? It is second term minus first term. Second term is minus 8 minus first term is minus 5. Since there are two minus, we have to put in a bracket. Since there is two minus, we have to put in a bracket, or we have to take a bracket. Minus 8 minus into minus is plus. So how much we'll get? Minus 3. Now we know the last term also, so write the last term. Last term. Last term is denoted by L, and L is how much? 230. Last term is 230. Now we know the last term. If you know the last term, we can take it as what? N. So N equal to 230. So A plus N minus 1B equal to what? Minus 230. Then for the values, A is how much? 5 plus N is how much? We don't know. Minus 1B. B is what? Minus 3 equal to how much? Minus 230. Now again, solve it. Say multiply and remove the bracket. After the bracket, we have minus 3. So take it and multiply whatever is inside the bracket. Take it and multiply with minus 3. Minus 5 is minus 5. Now n into minus 3 will be what? Plus n into minus 3 will be minus 3n. Again, with the next one, minus 1 into minus 3. Minus 1 into minus 3 will be what? Plus 3 equal to minus 230. Now solve this. Minus 5 plus 3 will be what? Minus 2 minus 3n equal to minus 230. Well, we're going to find n, so take the term without n to the other side. This 2 doesn't have any n, so take it to the other side. So minus will become plus. So minus 3n will be equal to how much? Minus 228. Now since we have minus, now we have one term on both sides, and both are having minus, so we can just cut the minus. So n equal to how much? 228 by 3. And 228 by 3, we can cut it. It will be how much? 76. So n equal to 76. Now since we got n, we can find the sum. Sn is given by what? N by 2. A plus L. Here we're going to use the second formula of the sum, just like before. Then put the values. So therefore S n we got 76. So we'll find S 76 equal to what? 76 by 2 is how much? Minus 5 plus L is how much? Minus 230. So it will be equal to what? 76 by 2 minus 5 minus 230. So it will be equal to what? 76 by 2 into minus 235. Okay, now we can cut it and multiply and write the answer. Two will go how many times? 38. And if you multiply, how much you'll get? Minus 3, sorry, 8930. 8930. 3, 0. Okay, once you're done, raise your hand. Okay, so it's done. I understood. Okay, we'll do 3, 1, 3, 1. Now in 3, 1, A is given, A means the first term, D is given, D means the common difference, and N is given, N is how much? 50. So that means N term is 50. You have to find N and Sn. You have to find N and Sn. So how to do? B 3, 1. B 3, 1. Now here, what is given? A is 5, D is 3, N is 50. To find what? You also find N and Sn. Okay, now here we know N. Since we know N, we're going to use that and we are going to find N. So we know N, so take it N equal to 50. Apply the formula A plus N minus 1, D equal to 50. Put the value A is how much? 5 plus N minus 1, D is how much? 3. Now remove the bracket. N into 3 is what? 3n. Minus 1 into 3 will be what? Minus 3 equal to 50. Solve it. 5 minus 3 is how much? 2 plus 3n equal to 50. Now find n. So leave the n term and the term without n, take it to the other side. 2 doesn't have any n, so take it to the other side. So solve it. 3n equal to how much? 48. So and now from 3n we're going to find n. So take this 3 to the other side, it will go down, cut it. So n equal to 16. Now since we got n, we can find Sn. Some Sn is given by what? Here we don't know the last term. Here we don't know the last term, so we have to take the big formula. That is what? N by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. So put the value. So since n is 16, so we'll find S16. As 16 will be what? Wherever there is n, it will be 16. So 16 by 2. 2 into a is how much? 5 plus n minus 4. Sorry, n is how much? 16. So 16 minus 1. D is how much? D is 3. First solve the bracket. 10 plus 15 into 3. So 10 plus 15 into 3 is how much? 45. And 45 plus 10 is how much? 55. Now cut it. Multiply it. That means Sn is 440. So we're also find n. We got n is 16. Then we found Sn. Sn means whatever is n, we're going to find s of that. So we are finding S16. And S16 we got how much? 440.